when you were appointed the Ministry for Primary Industries, you went all out to learn as much as you can about the industries. Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, what was that a big challenge for you?
Well, yes. When I go to some of the forums, when there are lots of Malays, so I introduce myself as saya Menteri Jaga Pokok.
Right.
Because many people actually don't know what is primary industries and what do we do and so on. So I have to introduce in that way. Then they can click, then they know that I jaga pokok kelapa sawit, getah and so on. I must say that the first 3 to 4 months, I have tried my very best to learn as much as I can. But now, of course, after a year, I more or less know operation and in and out of the industry.
Right. Now let's talk about timber. And we, associate all this pembalakan with the displacement of the orang asli, with the displacement of the orangutan, with our wildlife, going extinct. How do you see this? Yeah. How are we going to solve this problem?
Some of these accusations are true. Some of the accusations, criticism made by the NGOs are true. Okay, now I'm in government. How do we work together to rectify the wrong? And in fact, I have raised all this concern in the meeting of the Menteri Besars and the cabinet ministers. Every 3 months there will be such a meeting. I have presented my concern to them, and my colleague Dr. Xavier, in charge of the natural resources and water and land.
Yes.
He also had presented one presentation that talk about deforestation that had taken place. So we want all these Menteri Besar to help the country to stop, opening up more land, especially the forestry area for oil palm plantation and for all other, crops. Because we still have other lands, they don't need to really deplete the natural forest to do so. In fact, I must take this opportunity to say that I have managed to present to the cabinet 4 these major decisions in March. Number 1 is to halt the expansion of oil palm plantation to 6.5 million hectares. Now we have 5.85 million hectares. That is according to MPOB figures. I must qualify myself.
Right.
And I say that we shouldn't expand oil palm plantation anymore. And my suggestion, supported by Tun Mahathir himself, he said that the country has been too much reliant on oil palm until that when the palm oil price is low, more than 500,000 of our smallholders are affected and the whole economy is affected.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2, Cabinet also had approved the decision to open up the oil palm plantation map. So we are working on it now. Number 3 is no more planting of oil palm in a permanent forestry area. Number 4 is no more planting of oil palm in a pit soil.